There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. If music be the food of love, play on. Boldness be my friend. It is a wise father that knows his own child. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. The rob that smiles, steals something from the thief. What's done can't be undone. I like not fair terms and a villain's mind. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. Virtue is bold, and goodness never fearful. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. No legacy is so rich as honesty. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Ignorance is the curse of God, knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. The course of true love never did run smooth. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Our peace shall stand as firm as rocky mountains. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. As flies to wanton boys, are we to the gods, they kill us for their sport. Listen to many, speak to a few. My pride fell with my fortunes. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. Oh, what may man within him hide, though angel on the outward side? Speak low, if you speak love. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. The evil that men do lives after them, the good is oft interred with their bones. Heat not a furnace for your foe so hot that it do singe yourself. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns. They do not love that do not show their love. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. There is no darkness but ignorance. Fishes live in the sea, as men do a land, the great ones eat up the little ones. To do a great right, do a little wrong. Such as we are made of, such we be. The stroke of death is as a lover's pinch, which hurts and is desired. Brevity is the soul of wit. Let me embrace the sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. There's many a man has more hair than wit. Talking isn't doing. It is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds. A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. I was adored once too. Love is not love that alters when it alteration finds. The love of heaven makes one heavenly. But if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. When we are born we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. Words, words, mere words, no matter from the heart. When words are scarce they are seldom spent in vain. Things done well and with a care, exempt themselves from fear. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. 'Tis better to bear the ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Time and the hour run through the roughest day. Kindness in women, not their beauteous looks, shall win my love. Life is as tedious as twice told tale, vexing the dull ear of a drowsy man. My crown is called content, a crown that seldom kings enjoy. I see that the fashion wears out more apparel than the man. To be, or not to be, that is the question. If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul. But oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes. Fortune brings in some boats that are not steered. Oh, for a muse of fire, that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. I wasted time, and now doth time waste me. It is the stars above us, govern our conditions. Is it not strange that desire should so many years outlive performance? Most dangerous is that temptation that doth goad us on to sin in loving virtue. Nature hath framed strange fellows in her time. Love sought is good, but given unsought, is better. The will is come full circle. We are time's subjects, and time bids be gone. The devil can cite scripture for his purpose, and oftentimes excusing of a fault doth make the fault the worse by the excuse. I am not bound to please thee with my answer. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Modest doubt is called the beacon of the wise. Things won are done, joy's soul lies in the doing. Oh, what a goodly outside falsehood hath! 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet, are of imagination all compact. Men's vows are women's traitors. Poor and content is rich, and rich enough. Go to you bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it doth know. O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil. Farewell, fair cruelty. Give thy thoughts no tongue. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. 'Tis best to weigh the enemy more mighty than he seems. How oft the sight of means to do ill deeds makes ill deeds done. He does it with better grace, but I do it more natural. For I can raise no money by vile means. In a false quarrel there is no true valor. Now is the winter of our discontent. Wisely, and slow, they stumble that run fast. In time we hate that which we often fear. Suit the action to the word to the action. He is winding the watch of his wit, by and by it will strike. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. As soon go kindle fire with snow, as seek to quench the fire of love with words. Lawless are they that make their wills their law. I dote on his very absence. Death is a fearful thing. Use every man after his desert, and who should scape whipping. Let no such man be trusted. Men shut their doors against a setting sun. God hath given you one face, and you make yourselves another. There's place and means for every man alive. Give me my robe, put on my crown, I have immortal longings in me. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. 'Tis one thing to be tempted, another thing to fall. Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. I will praise any man that will praise me. Words without thoughts never to heaven go. Let every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. I say there is no darkness but ignorance. He that loves to be flattered is worthy o' the flatterer. There are many events in the womb of time, which will be delivered. The very substance of the ambitious is merely the shadow of a dream. Desire of having is the sin of covetousness. There have been many great men that have flattered the people who ne'er loved them. This above all, to thine own self be true. By that sin fell the angels. Maids want nothing but husbands, and when they have them, they want everything. I bear a charmed life. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. Mind your speech a little lest you should mar your fortunes. Come, gentlemen, I hope we shall drink down all unkindness. Women may fall when there's no strength in men. I never see thy face but I think upon hell fire. How well he's read, to reason against reading. But men are men, the best sometimes forget. He that is giddy thinks the world turns round. I must be cruel, only to be kind. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Well, if fortune be a woman, she's a good wench for this gear. For my part, it was Greek to me. Having nothing, nothing can he lose. Exceeds man's might, that dwells with the gods above. Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. I give unto my wife my second best bed with the furniture. It will have blood, they say, blood will have blood. I shall the effect of this good lesson keeps as watchman to my heart. The valiant never taste of death but once. Love is too young to know what conscience is. So foul and fair a day I have not seen. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Praise us as we are tasted, allow us as we prove. An overflow of good converts to bad. They say miracles are past. There's not a note of mine that's worth the noting. No, I will be the pattern of all patience, I will say nothing. Where every something, being blent together turns to a wild of nothing. Virtue itself scapes not calumnious strokes. There was never yet fair woman but she made mouths in a glass. Alas, I am a woman friendless, hopeless. Oh, had I but followed the arts. Nothing can come of nothing. What, man, defy the devil? Consider, he's an enemy to mankind. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Lord, Lord, how subject we old men are to this vice of lying.